Hi everyone! Can you believe it? I'm finally returning to Tool. I have listened to two of their songs in the past. The first one was Lateralis, and then I listened to Sober. It's been quite a while. And now I'm returning, and I'm listening to a piece called Ænema. And, well, I have just a couple little lines to read here, and then we'll listen. Ænema was released as the third single from Tool's second major label release, Ænema. The song reached number 25 on the US mainstream rock tracks chart in August 1997. Tool received the Grammy Award for Best Metal Performance for Ænema at the 40th Grammy Awards in 1998. And I know that many of you on my channel have requested that I listen to this song, so here I am finally getting around to it, and let's enjoy. Okay, this is quite dramatic. I guess somehow it feels very different from what I remember of Lateralis. Lateralis was such a smooth and sophisticated, at the same time feeling very simple style of music. Nothing that really disturbed the flow. At least what I remember of it. Here, this is way more dramatic in the expression. This line, circus sideshow of freaks, is a perfect example. We start out circus side, and we start to get really dramatically lyrical, big crescendo, sideshow of, and then suddenly we're in this freaks moment, and it changes so fast, so rapidly, and it gives this feeling of unpredictability, discomfort. Well, even rhythmically, there are some shifts in the rhythm, which, being that it's Tool, isn't surprising, right? But we'll get to that. But what I'm noticing is really the drama of the voice. Everything from the from Whisper.
Some say a comet will fall from
This is the voice I remember from Lateralis.
Meteor showers and tidal waves, followed by fault lines
Meditate.
that cannot sit still, followed by millions of dumbfounded dipshits, and some say the end is near. Some say we'll see Armageddon soon. Certainly hope we will. I sure could use a vacation from this stupid shit.
Really,
Silly shit. Stupid shit. One great big festering neon distraction. I've a suggestion to keep you all occupied. Learn to swim. Learn to swim.
aggressive drumming, right?
Swim. Mom's gonna fix it all soon. Mom's coming round to put it back
Oh, yeah?
the way it ought to be. Fuck Elvin, Hubbard, and fuck all these clones. Fuck all these gun-toting hip gangster wannabes. Yeah, fuck retro anything. Fuck your tattoos. Fuck all you junkies and fuck your short memory. Yeah, fuck smiley glad with hidden agendas. Fuck these dysfunctional, insecure actresses. Because I'm praying for rain. I'm praying for tidal wave. I wanna see the ground give way. I wanna watch it all go down. Mom, please flush it all away. I wanna see it go right and down. I wanna watch it go right in. Watch you flush it all away. Yeah, time to bring it down again. Yeah, don't just call me Anthony. Try and read between the lines. Yeah, I can't imagine why you wouldn't welcome any change, my friend. I wanna see it come down, bring it down, suck it down, flush it down.
Okay, that is a side of Tool that I haven't seen or heard before. How does it impress me? I guess I have to say it feels incredibly frustrated. It feels like an expression of frustration at the state of the world. And I was talking about the dramatic element in the voice, even the music. It goes between this sort of passive voice, passive feel musically, not just vocally, but in the instrumentation as well, to kind of a lashing out. I might even say passive aggressive, because it starts to feel like that when he's singing of these lyrics in that calm, cool voice, but then you listen to what he's saying and you realize, nah, he's just sitting here, and it feels incredibly passive aggressive in his way of delivery, and then suddenly he loses it and everything lashes out, whether it's the drums with their incredibly invasive feel, or the guitar with its, again, hard edge to it, or the voice, or the lyrics. I mean, even the lyrics are rather aggressive and frustrated, really. It to me, it's a great expression of frustration at the state of things. This learn to swim, learn to swim, learn to swim, because I'm praying for rain. I want this to be washed away. I want it to be flushed down the drain. I want it gone. This hole that we call LA. And well, being that this is Tool, I find it interesting how it's using a lot of what we would say is not the most polite language, right? It's not really incredibly deeply offensive, but it's not something that we would use in polite conversation, really. And so it's kind of in your face in its expression of frustration and disappointment and anger and desperation. I think intentionally, of course. Tool, we know, is quite an intellectually tending band, both lyrically and musically, and so to have something so sharp, so aggressive, so direct coming from them is quite impactful. But even in all of that, although they're using a lot of language which you might not say is polite, still, they don't exactly come out and name everything. It's more, again, read between the lines as he says, but fret for your figure, fret for your latte, fret for your lawsuit, fret for your hairpiece, fret for your Prozac, fret for your pilot, fret for your contract, fret for your car. Naming all the first world problems, the problems of privilege that we have in this country especially, and saying, can we just get over all of this? Can we just get over all of this? And the only way that I can see to get rid of this is to just wash it all away. I got a chuckle when he started singing. Where is it now? Something about mother or mom. Where is this anyway? Learn to swim, learn to swim. Mom's coming around to fix it. Yeah, I got a chuckle. One great big festering neon distraction. You can hear the boiling emotions in that line. One great big festering neon distraction. I have a suggestion to keep you all occupied. Learn to swim, learn to swim, learn to swim. Because Mom's going to fix it all soon. Mom's coming around to put it back the way it ought to be. I got a chuckle because it's kind of the childish, I'm calling my mom, I'm telling mom, I'm calling my mom. But at the same time, I feel like it's a sort of a call saying, nature can't put up with this. The idea of Mother Nature. Nature can't tolerate this forever. At some point, nature is going to step in. Mother Nature is going to step in and say, you know what? Your problems aren't the real problems. And you are going to have to swim, or something to that effect, right? In other words, we have to get back to the respect and appreciation and acknowledgement and working with the world, the environment, nature. Otherwise, we are in big trouble. And I feel like that's probably the message that they are wanting to express in all of this. Because we get to the end, yeah, don't just call me a pessimist. Try and read between the lines. I can't imagine why you wouldn't. Why you wouldn't welcome any change, my friend. I want to see it come down. Put it down. And then, again, suck it down, flush it down. The idea of just wash all this nonsense, this circus show away. All of that coming from Tool in this very, as I said, frustrated, lashing out, almost like desperate. What else to do? I can say it passive aggressively. I can be all calm, cool, and collected. I can say it very calmly. I can practice all my meditation techniques. I can practice all the communication techniques that I know, and it doesn't have an impact. So how about we just go crazy and, let our emotions run free for a minute, and maybe that will have an impact. Well, I said I would talk a little bit about the rhythmic scheme, and this one doesn't come across as so rhythmically complex as what I saw in Lateralis and what we explored there. But still, there are some interesting things to notice. Let's see if we can find a couple. Let me go back to the beginning here. Right? So we have 1, 2, 3, 1 and 2 and 3. It's in a 3 time. You could say 3, 4, 3, 8, 3, whatever you want to call it. But 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Going on a little bit further, let's just jump somewhere, see if we can find it, because it was quite obvious. One and a 2 and a 1 and a 2 and a 1. Well, so basically, we're going from a grouping of 1, 2, 3 to a grouping of 1, 2 in the underlying pulse. But it's actually even more fun than that. And, well, let me just turn to the harp and demonstrate for you. Let's say that our subdivision is staying the same. Let's say we have 6 little beats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, that's what we're working with. Now we can divide 6 by 2 or by 3, can't we? So we could go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay? That means we end up with 3 large impulses. In fact, I could go like this. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, or if I'm counting the subdivisions, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But we have the 1, 2, 3. Now, my subdivisions are going to continue here. Same tempo. I'm going to change the division, the way the pulses are emphasized, but I'm not changing the speed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And I can switch without changing the tempo at all. I can switch the groupings. So I can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2. And so you get the idea that something is changing. It feels like the tempo is changing. It feels like the pulse is changing, but actually it's all remaining absolutely consistent underneath. Nothing is changing at all, except for how we divide and group the little beats, which come to be subdivisions. And so we either have 2 beats of 3 little ones per beat, or we have 3 beats of 2 little ones per beat, and it all adds up to 6. Well, there are many different ways of expressing this musically, many different ways of writing it out, but the most common is to simply write it as, if we have 3, then we have 2 in each group. We call that a simple time of 3 beats per bar. If we have 2 with 3 in each, 1, 2, then we call that a compound time of 2 beats per bar. And okay, terminology doesn't matter that much here. Although if you are learning to write music or read music, it does matter a lot. But there's a cool name for this. When we have this sort of changing from one to the other, there's this old term which is used, and it's almost a way of identifying. Let's say that we are in 3 time, and suddenly we shift for a couple bars to 2 with a division of 3. We call it a hemiola. And so there you go. There's your little vocabulary nugget for the day, is that when we change from one to the other of 2 or 3 with this sort of equality overall, still the subdivisions add up to the same amount of passing time, the same number of 6. Well, there's your hemiola. And as I just showed you in the music, you can hear it happening. Sometimes it's 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You saw me shaping both patterns. 1, 2, 3. This is the pattern of 3, dividing into 2 in each beat. And this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The pattern of 2, dividing each one into 3. So that was kind of fun to notice, and not surprising, because it's an old technique. It shows up way back in music. It is a lot of fun. It adds this element of unease or surprise, or just a shift of pace, which can be a little bit disorienting and at the same time incredibly beautiful. And it makes perfect sense that in a piece like this, where they are trying to put us on edge and make us feel uncomfortable, they applied some rhythmic technique so that beyond the lyrics, beyond the sonic elements of the instruments and the dynamics and balance and all of that I talked about, beyond all of that, there is also an underlying rhythmic element, which also sets us up for this feeling of unease and discomfort. So there we have Ænema by Tool, and a lot of fun it was. I'm sure I'll be back to them at some point in the future because they are an intriguing band, and I'll see you soon.